So I remember this conversation with one of my mentors. I asked him what is actually that matters in life and what is it that should hold the topmost importance? Is it money? Is it fame? Or what is it? I actually wanted to know the answer to it so that I can actually set my priorities straight and start working on it. So my mentor has a funny way of answering things. So what he does is he pulls out his checkbook, signs a blank check, places it in front of me, and says, "Please fill in an amount you want." And I was pretty confused. I was like, "What is he doing?" So I said, I don't get you. What do you mean by that? So he said, "Actually, I have a task for you, and as you think you're competent enough of doing anything, I want you to name your price. Fill in anything that you want. That's a blank check, signed check, and fill in anything you want. I don't care what the amount is. And trust me, I couldn't take it as a joke because I know he has that kind of money." So I simply asked for the solution, like, what are you trying to imply? They said, "See, the task for you is I want you to go back and get me yesterday." I was like, "What?" I got more confused. I was like, what is he trying to say now? Get him yesterday for any amount that I can fill in this blank check? They said, "Yes, actually there were a few tasks that I wanted to complete yesterday. I couldn't, and now I want to. So as you're confident enough and you can do anything, go ahead, get me yesterday. I want to complete my task and fill in your amount." And that's when it hit me that okay, so what he's talking about is the importance of time. Once it is gone, you cannot bring it back. And that's something that really hits me. And I actually entered that in my subconscious, and I have decided to work on it from that moment till my last. Because see, understand, living creatures as we are, we have a limited and definite amount of time, and how we use it is what matters. When we say how we use it, we can actually bring about many changes in our lives if we have that kind of attitude. See, it should actually reflect in your actions, including where you spend your time, how much importance you give to a certain task, and how much time you actually take out to improve yourself. That's the most important thing. So once you are actually through with that, once you have this idea planted inside your mind that the time is ticking away and I am wasting time which is not invested on myself, that's when you will actually start realizing the importance of time. Yes, that's when you start, right? And actually it actually goes into your relationships as well. When you actually start implementing this in your life, and when you actually start giving importance to your time, that's when people whom you interact with the people you are in relationship with, your family, your relatives, your friends, they will start giving importance to your time. They will understand how valuable your time is, and that's the most precious thing you can have. So when you give your time to them, they will realize you're giving them something which is actually important. I don't think that there is more to say to it. It is really important. And where there are quotes saying, tomorrow is gone and you cannot bring it back. There are different. You can actually sit around Google and go search for quotes that are there. But let me tell you something straight. Your time is in your hand. If you go ahead and go to the home page of my channel, you realize that there's a quote there. It says, "We have two lives, and the second begins the day we realize that we just have one." And that's what it is. That's the message, people. Go ahead, do something about it. Try and figure out a routine for yourself wherein you are not wasting time on anything. I would say my advice is try and invest the maximum time in yourself. Try and love yourself. Become a better version of yourself. That's the motive. Only then you can do something about yourself. Only then you can do something about the people around you. Thanks for watching the video. Work on yourself. We will see you in the next video. Thank you.